If you've been following along with the channel, you're probably like, come on, man, where's all the high ticket sales part? And I mean, right now, I've got to figure out how to get $2,000 US, or that's 3K AUD. Got a job. Not getting as quite as quick as I thought I would or as I want to, but it's all God's timing, man. We're gonna get there. Definitely gonna get there. But hopefully I can get there by 1st of November. 1st November, I don't really have any expectations of how much I want to make. But December, I'm really aiming for 5 to 10K. Very, very ambitious, but I believe in reaching for the stars. And if I fall short, I fall short. That's okay. And December, very, very, very. No, not December. December's 5 to 10K. January, 20K. And I mean, by my third month, it's very possible. I think it's very possible. If I fall short once again, that's okay. But that's my goals. So right now, how do I start high ticket sales? I need to get training and I need an offer. That's how I start. And then just repetition. That's all I need. So training or a mentor, a coach. Still saving up for that part. There is another option that's a bit cheaper, but I just got these two people in mind that I really trust, and in the community I really trust, and I think just makes sense for me. It just, I see they've been in a similar situation, and I can just monkey see, monkey do, and yeah, I can see that there's results in their community, so I think that's something I want to be part of. The next thing is, so we've got training, and then we've got an offer. Instead of just sitting there twiddling my thumbs until I get an offer, or until I can get training and get an offer through training, I actually can outreach to people online who are already selling courses, mentorship, things like that. I can actually outreach. That's why I also made that page, so then I can sort of start my career with that. They can sort of see on my page that that's where I'm working towards. But yeah, that's the next stage, is outreach. So I've got a bit of a game plan. I'll break it down in a minute of how we're going to get to those offers. And I'm also part of a free community where I've got some scripts for setting that I've started practicing, writing it down every day. Actually, that's a lie. I've written it down once. I've got to start doing that every day. And I'm thinking about speaking the script out loud, recording it, put it in my earphones, like as I'm going to bed, literally plug it in, and just as I'm asleep, hopefully that does something to the subconscious and just like gets it locked in there. But I mean, it's only a script, bro. It's only practice. And then after that, I just got to lock in, get that offer so then I can start getting my reps in, man. That is the game plan. That is the game plan. So let's break that down a little bit. Let's do some learning. Literally, if you're trying to make some money, bro, I'm gonna make money, bro. So locked in. Literally, okay, just watch me for the first month, but literally giving you all the source, step-by-step guide, what you need to do for free. Game plan. What can we do? So what do we need? Okay, so just continuing on what I was saying, the game plan, just breaking it down a little bit more detail, so you understand what I'm talking about, and maybe how you can go along and do it yourself. I hope you can see my board. It's a bit, if you can't see it properly, you're gonna have to improvise. Okay, so we've got our game plan. High ticket sales, that's what we're doing. And since we're still fresh, I'm fresh. You're probably still fresh if you're watching this. Setter, is to be a setter. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is get training in this field, right? if you don't have training in this field, you're just gonna be trying to figure it out yourself, spinning your tires, and it's so much quicker. It makes the process so much easier, so much better. It's like trying to learn English or a different language by yourself. It's gonna be pretty hard by yourself, but with the teacher, it makes it so much easier. Training. 2K USD is the training that I want to get with the specific person. I think they got a really good community. I've seen positive results from the community, nothing but positive results. Got a job, getting a bit of money, but bit slow, but it is what it is, man. We're gonna get there. Gonna get that training. And the next part is we need to get an offer. So basically, I'll break down get an offer. How do I get an offer as a setter? So I'm part of a community. There's lots of free communities out there, man. Like I'm on a Discord. I'm on two of them actually, and you just go through the process, and they can get you an opportunity as a setter, of course. Okay, so with the training, obviously they'll be looking to get you an offer as well, but I don't want to sit here whilst I'm trying to save up money for training and just, twiddling my thumbs, playing my balls, So we're going to be proactive and go out there and look for an offer ourselves. So now you're probably asking, how do I get an offer? Let's go do it, man. First of all, you want to outreach. That's what you're going to do. That's why I started this Instagram page, or started my Instagram page. Is so then I can start to build a rapport. So for an offer, what are we looking for? You want to find like mentors on Instagram, or I'll tell you in a second where you find them, but you want to look for like coaching course or a mentorship, or just coaching, like gym coaching, fitness coaching, something like that, along the lines of that. But when we're looking for those offers or potential offers or people to sell for, we want to make sure that they make over $50,000 a month. Because we make a commission off that. If they're making $5,000 a month, our commission is going to be $500 a month. No way. We need a bit more than that. So $50,000 is a pretty good base start. And so now, where are you going to find that offer? We're going to search for those on Facebook ads and Instagram. I'll go into depth onto that on another video. I obviously learned that myself from someone else on Instagram. I'll link them down below, all the videos and all the information where I found all of this, so you can have a look at yourself. But I'm going to be diving into this and doing it myself in a second, so you actually get to see me do it properly. Another important thing is, once you find your offer, you've found all the information, you don't want to just reach out directly to the influencer or like the face of the product that you're selling, because they're probably so busy they won't respond to that. So what you want to do is you want to reach out to their sales manager or growth operator. They are the people that will be managing all that, and if you're unable to find them, just go through the funnels. Go to that influencers page, click on their link, go through the funnels, book a call. But then when you get to the call, instead of them selling to you, you're going to sell yourself to them and see if they have any offers. Great strategy. And then the last thing is XP. We need to gain XP. So whilst we're looking for that offer, I've got a script that I found on a free community. And they have like videos explaining their script, their process on how to use that script properly. I'll link that free community I'll link that down below, so you can go find all those resources as well. But practicing that script, I need to be writing it down every day, which I'm not doing. I should have started doing that a while back. I've written it down once. So that's a daily thing I need to start doing. Speaking the script out daily, just getting into my brain and regurgitating it every time. And another thing I do to get that XP up is record myself speaking out the whole script and just put it in my ears and just listen to it like a podcast. Get it stuck into my head. That's the only way. I need to get it stuck into my head. I need to get the repetitions in. And as I don't have an offer right now, I have nowhere to practice. I don't really have anyone to practice with. I guess if you have friends or something, you can practice with them. But this is how I'm going to get my reps in. Don't really need someone else there, but still get those reps in. And once I got that script down packed, actually in that free community, there's people you can talk to and link up with. It's such a pretty good community. I'll definitely link that below. And I guess those are the people you can practice with. Boom. That is the game plan. And then we're going to dive, in my next video, we're going to dive a little deeper into it. Yeah, we're going to start off with that offer, looking for that offer. And then I'll briefly run over my script as well, so then you got a bit of an idea of what you'll be getting yourself into by joining that community and looking into those scripts. Ashton, how about high ticket sales? Yes, you're going to start talking about it? Yes, I am. That's the game plan. That's how you're going to get rich. Follow me, just be stupid and just say, okay, let me just do what this dude's doing. Bro, I'm going to be rich. I already know it. I'm going to be rich by just doing this. By being stupid and just listening and following what other people have done. Proven method. What are you going to do? Just sit around and do nothing? Do something at least, man.